Uppy, uppy, uppy. It's one funny morning. I'm Dana Blizzard, and it's too early in the morning. No, I was just kidding. I'm Dana Blizzard, and it's too early in the morning. This is the dumbest show in the whole world.
From Monday
to Friday. Sometimes on Saturdays.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
Dean stinks.
You never know what's gonna happen.
That's your Dateline voice?
I don't know.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't.
It's not a chicken leg. This is a chicken leg.
Look at that manhole cover on my face.
Not a bad rendition of me. Hold on.
We know your brother. We'll give you a ride to school or whatever.
That's called
our small
murder
town.
in New Jersey.
he was a lot
Like what is?
with his everything.
Oh,
What's outside your Puerta de Clima?
that's Stellan! Yeah!
Hi all, Alexis Fiorentino coming to you from Clovis, California. I am currently in the Denver airport waiting to board my flight to go to Quebec. You don't want to know a happy place? Here's mine. Can't wait to see you all. I am unfortunately traveling without my partner in crime, travel partner. Miss you, friend. Love you. And here's Zena. Take it away. Can't wait to see you all.
All right, I think that was hard to hear. I don't know that Stephanie knew that when she put that in. But good morning, it was Alexis's pretty face. Good morning, good morning. Look at all these people on the YouTubes. Look at them. Oh, you all knew the assignment. Okay. Kathy's like, I'm still on Facebook. Who wants to tell Kathy? Good morning, everybody. I'm sweaty and disgusting. I already been to the ShopRite. I know. Jane's like, last day on Facebook, girl. I'm here for it. All right, I'm really sweaty. I just ran in from ShopRite. I know. Anita Peterson, you're going to need to make some plans. Melissa, oh, the cookies turned out amazing. Let me show you. And I was going to make some more today, which is why I went to ShopRite to go get chocolate chips for the cookies. Look, oh, they're not as nice with the plastic wrap on them. Look at, there's only 6 left. The rest were eaten. They were so yummy. And because they have oatmeal, it's basically fiber. Oh my gosh, they smell so good. Hey, Christopher, thank you for stopping in. It's weird that you're Christopher Bass here. I like Chris Bass. That's a funny sentence. So these were great. And I wanted to make some more today because today is a big day. I am heading out to Brooklyn today, which is why I'm late, because I got a giant box of things for Dean and Jacqueline. I think that I was watching videos. I had to click on your channel. Learning curve, yes. I'll be over for the second round of cookies. Come on over, Aileen. I'm not here for very long, maybe another hour. Big move, yeah. So Dean and Jacqueline have been living together for a year with some roommates. And much to my dismay and my breaking heart, they are separating. And Dean is going to go live with a bunch of dudes, and Jacqueline's going to go live with a bunch of chicks, dudes and chicks. And so I'm not sure how far apart they are. Because I know Dean is 3 blocks from where they are now, but I don't know where Jacqueline's new place is. So he's, what's my name? Julie Gar. This is a fun game. So Dean is moving 3 blocks from where they are. Jacqueline is, I don't know. You wouldn't know, but she doesn't move for another month. So Dean's new lease started a month early, so he sublet. It's a whole thing. And I knew. Now, Jacqueline's going to be moving at the end of August. So I try to keep my calendar open for end of July, end of August. And I'm like, listen, you're going to need to tell mommy so that mommy can adjust her schedule. Yeah, okay, I found out Tuesday. And Jacqueline's gonna wait until forever. So I can't comment on YouTube. I have no channel. Something else to figure out. Now, Tammy, you can't comment because you don't have a Gmail. You got to make a Google email. It means nothing. You don't ever have to use it. You just have to make the Google account to comment on the YouTubes. Oh, Carol, that's exciting. Oh, yeah, we have to leave 2 weeks from today to move my baby to college. You're going to be okay, girl. You're going to be okay. Are you live on YouTube? I don't see you live there. I am, Lana. So you got to look again. It's a learning curve. It's a learning curve. So you got to make a Google email. So you can watch for free on YouTube, but in order to comment, you have to have a Google account. So yeah, so it's a learning curve. Today will be the last day that the morning show will be live on Facebook. We will be tomorrow, right? Is August 1st. And we'll be streaming. I'm so dumb. Everyone's name is correct but me. Yeah, I don't know who you are. Awk1234. Somebody put a tutorial on the supporter page. I don't know if you're a supporter, but if you go to the Facebook page, somebody made a video tutorial to help. So yeah, wait, what? Tanya, girl, where you been? I'm gonna go to YouTube tomorrow, Elaine. And tomorrow is Wendy's birthday. Thank you, Andrew. So it's a big day. It's a black screen. No, Deb, it's not black screen. I should be live. Lana said I found you. All right, we got Lana there. Deb is still missing. Can somebody help Deb? I can't change my name. Brian M. Can somebody tell me how people can? Just got an ad. Is this a thing? I just got an ad during this live. It should be. So here's what I found out last night. So I've been spending some time on YouTube trying to learn it myself, right? Everybody said something about like notifications, but I really do think to be notified for the show, that's something you have to do on your side. Sue was great about explaining it somewhere. I saw it, but she said, you have to, Awk123, I'm lost. Okay, Awk, we're going to get you figured out. If you are a supporter, Awk, go there. And there was a tutorial. Was it Ollie that put it together? I'm back. Okay, Linda. Yeah, ads you shouldn't skip or she won't get paid. That is true. And I think if people watch on replay, you'll have to watch like an ad or two and then it'll play. I haven't figured out how ads work. So I went last night to just kind of do some research on YouTube and see about setting up the membership or the tier. There's like 25 things I have to do and I'm never in one spot for more than 10 minutes. But I look and I was like, well, let me see what we've made in the past with YouTube. $0. Why? Because monetization wasn't turned on. So there's that. Plus there were only 4 people here. So I think it's turned on today. I don't know. If you're seeing an ad, yay for ads. Ads are a good thing. So we'll see what happens. My notifications are on, but how do I get notified? I just keep checking YouTube this morning. Kelly, it's something about, and I can try to tell you tomorrow as I do. You can set notifications for everything you have subscribed to on YouTube. So I think it could be in your settings. It could be under like my specific channel. Like maybe you don't want to get notifications for every channel you watch or subscribe to. Kristen's like, I saw an ad. Okay, maybe we made 3 cents. Click the bell on her page and choose all notifications. Let me see who I can show. Let me do some research and then I'll show you here on like somebody else's page that I like notifications. But Christina said, I saw 2 ads. You never heard somebody so excited. Can you tell when the commercials come on? If you can you stop talking so we don't miss anything? Kathy, I don't see them, so I wouldn't know. And, similar to Facebook and what we learned is not everybody is getting an ad all at the same time. So you might get an ad, Kathy, and Janice isn't getting any ads. And it was always confusing even on Facebook. People are like, because there was a time when I could call for the ad. I could be like, and we'll be back after these messages. And I click a button. And do you guys remember this? This is during the pandemic when we first got monetized. And so we would push the button and we would be kind of blurred out. And then there would be a countdown clock. And Brooke and I were sitting there and I was like, what do you think they're watching? She's like, I don't know. But we could kind of see ourselves still on the screen. She goes, do you think they can see us? I'm like, I don't think so. I think they're all watching a commercial. She's like, you want to get something to eat? I'm like, yeah. And then somebody wrote, we can see you. And Brooke's like, I think they can see us. I'm like, they can't see us. There's clearly an ad play. It was this whole thing. But the way it works is like, say Andrea sells a watch and she buys ad space, but she only wants to sell the watch in a certain area in like New Jersey, New York, Delaware. So she would pay ad dollars for that area. And that ad is gonna play, right? In that area, but not in Wisconsin. So Wisconsin doesn't get an ad. And then even if you start to see some ads at the same time, they're not necessarily the same actual ad because Andrea bought space in this area, but like a tampon company bought space in Nebraska. And so I wish I could help you. The nice thing is somebody said you can rewind live, which I didn't realize. Oh, there it is. You can rewind after the ad and increase the speed to catch up. Shelly's good. Shelly is good. So that's a good thing. Although now I'll know that you guys can go back when I'm trying to hide things from you, like lovers, and you guys can go back live and watch it. That's going to be hard. Anyone know how to turn on subtitles if you can't have the volume on? Wendy, it's funny you asked that because I have it set to show subtitles. So here's the problem I'm running into. And again, once we move completely to YouTube, I'll practice with it. Right now, I use StreamYard because it allows me to stream to both at the same time. But because of that, I'm sitting on StreamYard. You guys are on YouTube. So I'm here, goes to StreamYard. StreamYard sends it to YouTube. And the settings that I have on YouTube, for some reason, are, I think, getting overridden by this. It's technical. So eventually I may just stream from YouTube, which I haven't figured out how to do on my phone. So there's some things I have to learn. It says captions unavailable. Yeah, I have it turned on, Laurie. I think it's the interaction between these two. So I'll work on that. I tried, it says captions not available for the video. Yeah, it's weird because the setting says it is. So yeah, well, it's a learning curve. We're learning together. Girl, we're too old for this. A, there's no reason that we should know as much as we do. And B, girl, we too old for this. This is for the young people. It says I'm on the right internet, Shakendra, so if I'm glitchy, get up and move. Yeah. I'm not delayed, yeah. Closed captions will show on replay. The video is a bit choppy. Well, I can't solve all the problems in one day. I've watched 3 ads. Oh, Christine, that's so exciting. What was funny because I was like, all right, we're moving over. What if we do all this and it's like, girl, it went up $350. Whatever. Tanya's like, I'm lost. All right, Tanya, long story short. If we stay here, we make $3. That's a day. And I can't live that way. There's a full explanation on previous days. It's probably a little bit more explanatory. I don't know. But we're going to try to move to YouTube, which is where most people are. And we're going to see what the Lord says. We're going to do it for a month. see where we are September 1st and make some decisions there. Maybe we stay there full time. Maybe we stay there, but we're only half hour. Maybe we do 2 or 3 days a week and we just do check-ins. And so the world is our oyster. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I told my husband, I said, we moved to YouTube for the morning show and Facebook only pays you $15 a week. Yeah. And it paid me more when I didn't show up. Mm-hmm. Do you miss what's being said when the ads come on? It sounds like it, Madeline. You might not have any ads now. And it may change like usually in fourth quarter, you'll see more ads. That's when people are buying more ad space. So I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine on some of these. We just got on and it showed an ad first. So that's what will happen. Almost all videos on YouTube will start with an opening ad. But I think it's good because we'll usually be playing our opening video then. But you can rewind the live. So right now, if you're on, you can rewind. All right, it's Tommy Thong. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
You're like the friendly neighborhood carpenter that shows up.
It just pops in.
Pops in. Go on this side. I usually sit on the right side. I'll be messed up. So today, this was Tommy Thong's idea, just so you know, for us to move.
Stop calling me
to
that.
the YouTube. They love you.
I know.
They love you.
It's just a funny nickname. I was thinking about it. It's like, is it about the underwear that they would like me to wear?
No, I forgot.
Because it sounds comedic, like Theech and Thong or something, you know?
That's who we are. I'll be Theech. You be Thong.
Okay.
Thong is better. I don't know what Theech is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah.
He is like the mailman on Mr. Rogers. Can I get something?
It's a compliment. That's a nice compliment.
It is.
Yeah, I'll take that. I love Mr. Rogers. He's one of my biggest inspirations to keep moving forward with my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I love
really
him.
Good. He was quite a fella.
I think a lot of the good parts of my personality were helped along in my youth because I watched so much Mr. Rogers when I was little. I really do.
I think everybody could say that.
And I could never understand why my dad would get home from work and watch Star Trek when in the other room, here I am watching this amazing man change his shoes and put on a sweater. And I'm like, why do you want to watch this
incredible television?
But he would always go in the other room and watch Star Trek. Yeah.
Oh, was it that because of his flip-flops you started calling him Tommy Thong? I don't know. We'll have to go back. I think it's recorded somewhere.
I can't remember. It had to do with somehow it had to do with an underwear reference.
Yeah. We were talking about
I do not wear G-strings or thongs. I just want it to be known. I would if I was dating. Why can't
you leave it up to their imagination? Let them decide.
Maybe I'm wearing one right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't know.
And I'm lying about it. Maybe I'm lying about it because I'm embarrassed.
I was talking to somebody. There was like another comic. They're like, "What's a Tommy Thong?" I'm like, "Oh, it's Tommy Hyland."
I gotta scoot up so I don't look like Mickey Rooney.
So I don't look gigantic. My maiden name is Rogers, so I always got asked if Mr. Rogers was my dad. Oh,
that's nice.
It was the Marshall underwear conversation you had asked him, Dina. Oh, marital.
You asked me if I had bought new underwear.
New underwear.
Since I got divorced.
I think that's probably right.
Mm-hmm.
Did you? Did you still have your marital underwear, or did you get like dating underwear?
I don't have an inventory.
Okay, well you should know. It would be different.
I do know.
It would be.
I do know that I have a lot.
You did say you had a lot of underwear, but yeah, you said the word diphthong. We were talking about diphthongs that day.
Diphthong, yes.
Maybe
it was a
that
speech
was it.
reference, and we were talking about underwear and diphthongs. And a diphthong is like theater. The EA in theater is a diphthong because it's 2 vowel sounds in 1 syllable. I think. Yeah, right?
I think.
Yeah. Anyway.
there's Jim. He said, "Hi, Tommy. It was cool to meet you last week."
That was really cool. Did you tell everybody on
No,
your show
tell
about
him.
that?
Tell him.
So I was in a comedy competition. I made it past the first round. In the first round, I just destroyed the place. And then I came back in the second round. I did almost the same set, plus a few extra minutes. And the crowd was so dead. They were just dead, and they were just lifeless and limp.
You were like, nope.
And it was like that the whole night. Like every comedian struggled throughout the night, and I didn't get voted to move on to the next round of the competition. And as I'm leaving the theater, I left the side entrance and I'm walking around front to go to my car, and I hear, "Hey, Tommy Thong." And I'm like, that has to be, instant recognition. There's no way this could be a coincidence. It has to be somebody from One Funny Morning.
That's perfect.
And it was Jim and Sharon from One Funny Morning. Apparently they live close to this, or nearby this theater in, can I say Bumfuck Egypt on your show?
Okay. There's the first F-bomb of the YouTube.
Are we on YouTube today?
Yes. Look, we're all almost exclusively on YouTube.
Get out of
and
here.
And now we just lost dollars because you just said that.
I'm sorry.
You owe me approximately $3.
All right, I'll pay you $3.
You don't know how much I lost.
We were in the middle of Jabip. Have you heard that one? Jabip?
Yes.
Okay,
That's
we were in
where
the middle
right
of Jabip at the Emmaus Theater, and Jim and Sharon came specifically to support me in the competition, and
they didn't laugh loud enough to get the crowd going.
Well, you can't. You can't fake that.
Too many people hated him. You couldn't fight it.
I couldn't
they
fight.
Tried. Jim's like, I
couldn't swim upstream against the negativity. No. But when I was driving home, I was just glowing because two people that I barely knew because of your morning show just came to support me. And
yelled,
it just felt
awesome.
Thong! Not in the audience. Thank God they didn't do it during my set.
That would have really got the crowd going.
Nothing was going to get this crowd going. Trust me. Everybody struggled. Anybody could have moved on that night because nobody killed. Nobody.
Wow. Yeah. Usually they get she said you couldn't get that crowd going.
No, throughout the night you would expect them to warm up and get going, but not this crowd. Nope. Even at the end of the night, they were like, ha ha, ha ha. Yeah, no rolling laughter. It's all right.
It stinks though.
Yeah,
it's like a gut punch.
The only reason I sign up for these comedy competitions is
because I hate myself.
Because of the good stage time. It's usually pretty good stage time.
Yeah,
it's better than an open mic.
Yeah.
There's always crowds except for that night. The crowd was,
But I love, and I know you don't like the name Tommy Thong, but I'm going to be honest. If somebody else Tommy Thong in the crowd, you're like, that is probably for me.
Yep.
If they just went Tommy, you'd be like, they're not.
Yep. I knew instantly that was from the Blizzard of Oz. What?
I've never heard anybody say the Blizzard of Oz.
That's an Ozzy Osbourne album. His second solo album was called The Blizzard of Oz.
Really?
Yes.
Is that what we are now?
I think was it the second album or no? His first album was Blizzard of Oz. Second album was Diary of a Madman, which is where I got the title for my vlog, which is called Diary of a Handyman, which you can find on Facebook. But I don't recommend Facebook. We're eschewing Facebook now.
They can keep their $3.
Please find Diary of a Handyman on YouTube. I just posted one this morning. It's a daily vlog. Sometimes it's about work. Sometimes it's about weirdos.
Sharon said, I told Jim not to say Tommy Thong. He doesn't listen.
What? There's nothing wrong with that. That was nice. No. It didn't bother me.
Well, we know you're a little twisted about it.
It is what it is.
What it is.
It's growing on me.
It's a solid name.
Yeah. It's creeping up on me, I guess you could say. If anybody gets that. Does anybody get that?
Yeah, they get it.
Okay.
Trust me. They get innuendo.
You're lucky. You have such a nice following.
We do.
This is such a nice little community that you've created.
We do. We have a nice group.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Sorry for your loss. You loved Ozzy. How did you take that?
I mean, Ozzy escaped death like 4 or 5 times, so
I think he lived longer than he probably should.
he lived way longer than anybody thought he would. So
Yeah.
I don't get broken up when celebrities pass away typically, but I did get a little teared up the day that he passed, just because there were so many. His music has always. I've had a lot of good memories with his music.
That's nice.
Yeah, and for a guy that's always called himself the Prince of Darkness,
Feel like him.
he had a pretty. I would say he had a pretty positive influence on society compared to his, scariness. Right?
I do think, in the early days of his reality show, right, the Osbournes, it was interesting. He did seem like a lovely family man with his family and kids, and then everybody went a little kooky. But
Yeah.
it was.
That show helped endear him to us.
I think you got to see this other side of him. Yeah,
Mhm.
that was kind of.
He was just a child. He was just a big child.
Mm-hmm. Just checking. So an ad pops up and we says skip. We should not skip it. Just watch the ad to the end. Yeah, the longer you watch it, the more over $3 we can get.
Oh.
Yeah, I have no idea what we could make on YouTube, but this was Tommy's idea. Tommy was like, "Don't break up with them." He said, "Just move them to YouTube and then let's try it and let's see. Like, don't be, hasty. Think things." So I did. We thought about it, and so.
Yeah, it's not easy to build a community, a following, a community of people that love you and you love them, and everybody's in sync, and we all like the same things, and we show up every day to see each other. That's not an easy thing to build. So you definitely should walk away from it. Yeah. I'm glad I was able to help a little bit.
And so we're going to stream every day for a month, see what it comes to. And
awesome. YouTube's going to love you. The algorithm of YouTube is going to love you, and they're going to love all of your people. Because the algorithm, it's weird. I have found, because I'm still in the phases of trying to build to get to the point of being monetized.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm on my way. However, I'm learning, and it's weird. The whole algorithm learns about you and your people and your regularity and your posting, and the more data that you give the algorithm, the more the algorithm welcomes you and starts dispersing you and giving you.
I would like to be
more
dispersed.
People. Yeah.
For somebody that says you're not very tech savvy, you seem to be catching on pretty quick. So yeah, we're figuring things out. We're figuring it out.
I try.
Tommy did a lot of work yesterday. I leave him a list. So we're in our literally last few days, right? Like, are you starting to feel like it's coming together? Do you feel like it?
Yes.
You don't feel like it.
Yes, I do.
No,
I really do.
To do on the
I feel like we're coming to the end of it, and that's why I have a smile. Because I hate working in that carriage house when it's 100 degrees and humid out. It's not a fun thing.
Yeah, no.
But it's the good on. I believe I've mentioned this before on your show, that I have a knack for looking at the positive side so much that I make mean people ill, sick to their stomachs. And I'm like sweating my. I don't think balls is a bad word on YouTube.
You want us to make $3 today. Go ahead.
Okay.
Keep saying it.
Okay.
If you're going to do it.
Sweating my
Thong
off out there. And I'm thinking, well, you know what? I'm trying to drop weight right now, and this is helping.
So Tommy is now on the parts of. There are things that Tommy does that are just like, this needs to be about right. But Tommy's on the part that he excels at, which is the master craftsman part. So, he's got a thong, he's a builder, he has a high-vis shirt, all the things we love. But do not underestimate that he is a craftsman. If you're not following him and his work, you really should, because the things that he does and creates are beautiful. So this Carriage house. I want to see if I can find the original doors. It's, the house and the Carriage house were built in 1909. And so these are the original doors, and they have been patched before. But now they're rotted at the bottom, so they need to be fixed.
One of them, just one of them.
Two, the one on the left, a little bit.
A little bit of rot.
So he's
bit of water
fixing
damage.
it, but we're trying to keep the character of the house. So it's really, I feel like it's more like restoration, because there is such a element of craftsmanship to it.
Yeah, but we don't want to go overboard with the craftsmanship because we do want to remember that it's a rental.
It's a rental.
So we don't want to go crazy with the craftsmanship. Okay. But they need to know that, yes, I'm a master carpenter. I do a lot of really cool projects, which you can find on America's Funniest Handyman, my YouTube channel. But I'm not a job snob. I will fix anything. If I'm at your house and you're like, hey, can you fix this? And it's dirty and it's gross, and I know how to fix it, I'll say yes, I'll fix it.
So here is a picture of one set of, I don't want to cover Tommy's face. That's one set of doors. There's 3 total, and you can see they all have that. What is that black bar? What is it? That's not the hinge.
It's called a strap hinge. A strap hinge.
The strap hinge.
A strap hinge. A thong hinge, if you will.
So they're beautiful, and he's got to build the bottom so little mice don't get in, so that it's like tight, fabulous.
Yeah.
And then behind those doors, there are rolling doors that roll into the bay, so that, when you're in there and it's beautiful, there's an air conditioner in there, but you can be cool and you can let the light come in and you can see the original doors.
It's perfect studio space for an artist.
Is
it's
and a
perfect
living space with the kitchen, the living room, the table, and the island.
Yeah, it's like a great big, huge, cool studio space for some crazy artist to come in.
Yeah. So I've got to finish up some.
You could put a kiln in there.
Don't put a kiln in there.
You could. I'm just saying you could.
Sure.
You could pot. You could do pottery. You could pot.
Or you could live and rent and not mess the place up, and that would be lovely.
Yeah.
I am getting a little I hope whoever moves in takes care of it.
Are you mic'd up?
No.
No mic.
Why do you think we need a mic?
I don't know. I don't use a mic on my vlog, but I use a mic when I make my videos, when I make my DIY videos. While you're doing that, we're going to take a quick look and say hi to my people.
Oh, okay.
Because I already started a vlog this morning for Diary of a Handyman. So Dina's got to say hello.
Hello.
We are on One Funny Morning with this lady, Dina Blizzard.
Got to show them the setup.
And the reason the show is called One Funny Morning is because she's one funny mother. Bleep. Right? That's how. Is that kind of how it is? But anyway, this is the whole setup. Today we're in the kitchen. We'll be out in the Carriage house in a few minutes. Okay. Bye. See you in a minute. Okay.
I'm going to tell you something.
Are you looking at dirty pictures?
I wish.
She's looking at guys in thongs right now.
This just makes me so mad. This just makes me so mad. I don't think I don't know if I told you this. So, we're in the permitting process and yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, we talked about permits.
And
don't even get me started on the permit.
And they want us to have applied for a building permit. And so when I talked to the lady yesterday, I was like, sure, whatever, I'll apply for it. She goes, well, you can't apply for it. You have to have your general contractor apply for it. It's for the moving of the kitchen from the upstairs to the downstairs, which is cabinets. And I was like, okay, but there was no I am the general contractor. She goes, okay, well, then you'll have to go online and you will have to fill out the application. You'll have to register with the township. And I was like, I'm not registering with the township. I mean, I'm a homeowner. I don't have to be a general contractor to work on my own home. She goes, are you an owner of the house? And I went, yes. She goes, you own the house. Yes, I do. And so she's like, well, then you have to apply for it. I go, okay. So I went in, I just made Jason. So I called Jason. I go, just so you know, I made you the general contractor. So it's technically it's your house.
Yeah, either the homeowner or the contractor can apply for the permit.
So I said, so you're the owner. So I put you down as a general contractor, and it said price for this work, and they charge you based on the price of the work. Permit. I put $0. We moved the cabinets. There was no cost. We moved the cabinets downstairs. That was it.
Yeah.
And we got some screws. We put it together.
They want their taste. The township wants their taste.
And so I tell Jason, I said, just so you know, you're listed as the general contractor, blah blah blah. And he goes, so wait, so I'm in charge. This was my project. And I go, okay. Oh, he goes, I really did feel like I was doing so much of the work. And I said, I can't wait until you take people on tours and be like, look what I've done. Look at my vision for this carriage house. So now he's really leaning into his new title.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So now they just messaged and said
he already jumped on it because yesterday afternoon he came in and he screamed at me, just yelling at me, and I'm like, "What are you yelling?" He's like, "I'm the GC. I got to do something." Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we laughed.
Yeah. No. Well, there is a plumbing permit, which is separate from a building permit. Judy probably didn't know that because
the permitting process is not fun.
You should just go in and just hand them your checkbook. Like, here's my checkbook. Punch me in the face a couple times, and then I'll write you a check, and then it'll be done.
I think I mentioned this to you yesterday. 90% of the people that work in the permitting process, people that work in that office, no matter what township you're in, no matter where you're at, 90% of them are inept or mean or both.
Mm.
And then there's that 10% minority that are good people.
Yeah.
But you're lucky if you get that person because the inspectors are, you never know. You might get 4 different inspectors that come out on one job, and all 4 different inspectors are a complete different kind of D-bag, Yeah. And you have to be nice to them. You have to
trying to hit all the curse words.
Is there
a Tommy Thong bingo cursing bingo you're playing? You're like,
I abbreviated. D-bag's not a curse word.
Kendra's like, I had D-bag, so I almost had bingo.
I said,
you're killing it.
I said, that wasn't a curse word. You can't get dinged for D-bag.
No, it was in the bingo. It was in Tommy Thong curse word bingo.
This is why I don't get.
This is going to start handing out. You know how when they have bingo night, you get paid $1 per thing, and then we'll get the little stampers.
See, this is why I don't get booked.
There's a picture of a thong in the middle for free.
In addition to the thong thing, this is why I don't get booked at bridge clubs to do comedy. What? Because I have a foul mouth, and I'm not a blue comic. I'm not. I don't talk about dirty things and naughty parts and all that stuff. But, swear words come out of me because I've been blue collar for 30 years. I mean, what you think is going to happen when you spend 30 years on job sites? You're probably going to say a few bad words, especially if I'm impersonating the other guys on the job sites because that's how they talk.
Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm. So I was talking to the painter because I was particularly frustrated the other day, and I was talking to the painter.
She has a painter who has all of his teeth, by the way, and he's sober.
They're great guys. There's a whole bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
But I said to him, I go, I'm going to be honest with you. If I could pick anything now, I would pick painter because you never have to get a permit.
What do you mean if you could pick anything?
Any trade. The only trade
to
that
do
doesn't,
yourself?
Yeah, the only trade
like
that
if
doesn't
you were gonna
deal
be
with the township. I am mesmerized by electric. I do not want to do plumbing. There's too much poop involved.
Handyman don't deal with the township. That's why I picked Handyman. When I went back in business after leaving the electricians union, I specifically chose this business model as opposed to going back in business as a contractor because I don't have to deal with townships and inspections and all that other stuff.
It's something. All right. Commando said, I have Gmail and still can't comment without a channel. I'm old and confusing. So Can somebody help Commando?
Come up with what?
So on YouTube, it's free to watch.
You have to sign up for your own thing.
Gmail. So if you don't have Gmail, you can watch, but you can't comment. And so I told Tammy that, but now she's saying, I have my Gmail and I still can't comment. Did you just get it now, Tammy, your Gmail? Maybe it takes a minute. I don't know.
But I mean, I don't understand that process. I think you have to sign up for YouTube somehow, but I don't know.
Oh, maybe subscribe too. I don't know if you subscribed, Tam.
You got to click subscribe to Dina's channel.
Yeah, you might have to be a subscriber in order to comment.
And don't just subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. That way, that's a big one. That's a huge one for Dina. If you sign up and hit the bell so that you get notified every time she's live, every time she uploads a new video.
Every time I get my period, every time I have like a sore, like from a chip.
No, they don't notify them for those things. The only the way they would notify them about your period or cold sores would be if you made a video about it and posted the video. YouTube's not following you into the bathroom.
He doesn't have the YouTube I have.
No.
By the way, somebody said you have to be subscribed to a channel for 5 minutes before they let you comment. I imagine that's because they don't want people coming in and spamming and then leaving.
That's a good thing. That's a
there
good
you
thing.
Go.
So
Look at us.
Everybody helps everybody. This is what a community.
This is what it is. I have all the bells checked and all the notifications, and I'm not getting anything.
See, this is One Funny Morning, and all of these people right now that are commenting, they are one funny community.
They are. Oh.
There you go. Put it on a plaque and put it behind you. One funny community.
Now, Carol just said, I'm here without a Gmail. Carol, you have gone rogue. You're like the Wild West. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a lot of people on YouTube. I think almost everybody is. I've seen maybe 3 people. Patty Jack is still on Facebook. Looks like Kim is. There's only like 3 people on Facebook.
I think that's
and Missy
awesome.
Hall. And Missy Hall is on the Facebook. She's not ready. She's not ready.
She's hilarious, man. She's such a funny lady.
If you don't have AP Pizza, go to your Google account on YouTube and hit create channel. Put in your name and email address and go to youtube.com. If you don't have the app, turn on notifications. Melissa, do you have to have a channel? What's the channel? I don't understand the difference with a channel.
Not necessarily a channel, but an account. I don't know if it's an account or a channel. I don't know. I haven't got the brain power for it. No.
A black screen for the ad again. I don't know why that's happening, Danielle.
This is so cool. This is your first day on YouTube? And this is your first...
it says 122 people are watching on Facebook. So a lot of people are watching on both right now, but only commenting on YouTube. I'm not sure. Listen, tomorrow it's all YouTube. So today is the last day for us to do like a tutorial. But starting tomorrow, I guess I'll do a quick video that says, we're not here anymore. Girl, we moved. You got to go to YouTube.
It's a bump in the road. It's a little speed bump. There's going to be some people that lag behind, but they'll catch up because they love you.
Look at you go, Sharon. She goes, I just figured out how to join Facebook, and now I figured out YouTube. Look at me go.
Yeah.
Christina said black screen with 2 dots so far. I got a black screen after the ad and no sound. All right. Okay. Just
if you're having trouble, ask your grandchildren to help you. Because most of us are either have grandchildren or we're on the cusp of having grandchildren.
Yeah. Somebody said you do have to have a channel to comment. I don't know. Does everybody have a channel? I had the black channel thing happen last week. I got an update and it fixed the black screen issue. So that's what Alyssa just said. Is it Elisa? That's why Elisa. What is the start time? Gee, no one knows. I mean, Gene, you're being ridiculous.
Well, that's why you got to hit the notification bell. If you hit the notification bell, you will get a notification that says, Dina Blizzard is live now. And then you run and put your house coat on and and
Always
sit and
learning.
watch.
I love how he's yelling at us.
I'm not yelling.
It's
Was
excitement.
I yelling?
Mhm.
Was I yelling?
Does it say somewhere how many people are watching? There are 378, which is a good normal number for us. We're usually between 375 and the low 400s on a show.
I'm yelling because there's an air conditioner over there.
They can't hear it.
There's no microphone,
Okay.
and I'm old.
Okay.
I'm getting old now.
Alyssa, without the M. Okay, thank you. So I see 266 on YouTube. Yeah. It doesn't tell me the breakdown of where everybody is. It just tells me the total. Hey Birdie, I'm at work. I'm at work. Sure.
She's on the phone now. She's taking a call. But I'm here. I'm here for you guys.
No.
Trying to think if I could tell you guys a
Didn't
joke.
fix it.
Oh, I have a joke to tell you. So this real dumb guy, he walks into a library and he says, I want a cheeseburger, French fries, and a Coke. And the librarian says, Sir, this is a library. And he says, Oh, I'm sorry. I want a cheeseburger, French fries, and a Coke, please. I was telling them a joke while you were on the phone.
No, all I heard was cheeseburger.
You've heard that joke before, haven't you?
No, I missed it. I missed the setup. Say
Okay,
it
you'll have to go rewind
I'll
your own
rewind
show.
it. I wish I could rewind in real time.
But you can go back and rewatch your own show and
I
watch
can.
the joke, because if I retell
Hilarious.
we don't want to retell
They're
jokes
like
in front of
Tommy.
people, right?
Yeah.
It's not an encore.
Okay, tell me what you do. Okay, I have a nice car that I like, and I bought for myself, and it's not a cheap
Subject
car.
change.
Okay, my daughter's car, she has been telling me, I think something's wrong with it, and I go, well, you should get it fixed. I go, it's your responsibility. You have to make sure your car is maintained and the whole thing.
Good.
But if I'm away, like I was in Dallas, she's like, hey, while you're gone, can I borrow your car?
Mm-hmm.
So you're at a crossroads between the car's just sitting there. It's a nice car. She's responsible, but we're not really taking care of our car. So now next week, I'm going to go see my sister in Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a long, and then I'm going to go on another leg of a trip, but it's a trip. It's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, listen, and she's going to come in her car. So now she just called and was like, listen, do you think maybe like when you go down, you could go down in Jason's car and then I can take you? No.
So she's not fixing her car.
Exactly. And I said, Bird, you have to. She goes, I'm not sure if it'll make that long trip. I go, then you have to. You have to go. You have plenty of time. We're not leaving until Wednesday or Thursday. You have time. Go fix your car. Well, it's going to be a lot of money. You know,
That's
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
cars are.
that's
Cars
what cars
cost money.
are.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Where does she live?
mhm.
Where does she live?
My sister, she's in Virginia Beach. It's like 5 hours.
So this is your sister.
No, this is Brooke, my daughter,
Okay.
wants to have my car.
No, but where does Brooke live? Here?
So Brooke lives here half the time and my mom's half the time. So when she's at Rowan, my mom lives closer to Rowan. So during the week, she'll stay there. And on the weekend, she's here like during school. But in the summer, for the most
Mhm.
part, she's here. And then, she'll go back and forth to work.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if you have like a nice car and, we're old now. It's taken me, this is the first time in my life I've had a nice car ever. That I
Yeah.
bought it with my own monies. I did it that was one of the things
I'm
I
old
did
school.
by myself.
I'm old school. I still think kids should even buy their own cars, but nowadays we live in a slightly different world where parents buy the car. But if a kid is going to have a car, it doesn't matter how old you are, you should pay for the insurance, the gas, and the maintenance. That's just how it is.
But
And
none
if-
of your daughter is going to college this year, right?
Yes. Yeah, she's going to college.
You're gonna buy her car. You're gonna pay her insurance. You're
No,
gonna give her
our
gas
situation's different.
money. Okay.
Yeah.
You
So
just
her,
wait until
her
your
mom
daughter.
already bought her a car.
Your daughter's gonna. Dads are the best.
Mm-hmm.
All we gotta do is dad.
I'm not a
softy.
sucker.
You're a soft. It's not a sucker when it's your dad. You're a softy.
I am a softie. It's funny that you should say that.
You're a
because that's
softie.
what my daughters call me.
Yeah.
And they're like, Dad's a softie. Dad's a softie.
Oh, that means you're a good dad.
Mm-hmm. I try to be.
Good thing. That's a good thing. Mm-hmm. Elaine, go. You can go back, rewind, and then fast forward. Shelly said you can go back, rewind, and then play it back double, and then we'll be like.
You can replay this entire video at any time. Even now, you can go back and then catch back up to the live. Like if you go back and watch 5 minutes, you'll miss 5 minutes that's happening now, but you could just stop and go back, and then
We won't say anything interesting for like.
and you could watch it later today, just like on Facebook. You could watch it later today or tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. What's the ending of the library joke?
I gave it to him.
Something about a cheeseburger.
I gave it to
She
him.
missed it.
She missed it? Where was
Esther
she?
missed it. She's on Facebook. I think that's why we got to get out of here, Esther. Esther, you know we're moving tomorrow. We're not going to be here. Esther's like, what are you talking about? I was waiting for them the library joke.
I'm not a big fan of retelling jokes that I just told, but if you want me to, I'll retell the joke. It's not
okay.
So a real dumb guy will say he's a cousin of mine. He walks into a library and he says, I want a cheeseburger, french fries, and a Coke, please. And the librarian says, sir, this is a library. And he says, oh, I'm sorry. I want a cheeseburger, french fries, and a Coke.
Okay. That was good.
I'm not going to explain it. If I have
Esther's
to
like-
explain it, you need...
Esther's at home going, it's hard to hear you. Tommy, can you say the last part but louder? And you're like, that's not.
That's funny. That's, see?
Say?
She understands comedy. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got another message. Oh, I'm going to fight right now with Township. We're going to go at it. Okay. Okay, let's see what
I
you
have a
have to
funny
say.
story. I have a funny story about being in college and staying with my grandmother during the week.
Hold that thought.
I will.
I said there was no cost. We did the demo ourselves. She goes, fine. I will put it in as our lowest permit fee. Well, if it's $0, that should tell you nothing happened here.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, our lowest permit fee, $500.
$500?
No, I mean, I'm guessing,
I
but
hope
that's
not.
what it's going to come to. You know, it's not going to be 30.
Yep.
Go ahead. What was your story?
That's why, like,
I can't.
I'm not going to tell anybody out there to avoid the permit process, but avoid the permit process if at all possible. Just avoid it because it's just the township getting money out of you and making everything more expensive. But if you do avoid the permit process, you could, you might incur some legal issues down the road. It's
Wait,
just
Stacy said, I didn't know that was the end. See, they thought there was more to the joke. They didn't get that he was whispering. They were like, something's wrong with Tommy's voice. He got an allergy
That's
or something.
hilarious.
They did. Some people, we're not all up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So there's that.
Some people are watching this and it's earlier. Is that what it is?
yes,
Is that the
yeah.
excuse for
If
not getting the
I was on
joke?
time at 8:30, then this would have been 5:30 for some people. So yeah, it's a lot. All right, well, listen, we have to go. I have 12 minutes to tell Tommy everything I need him to do. Well, you already know. I don't need
You don't want to hear my grandmother's story?
Yeah, tell me.
Okay. So my maternal grandmother, my mom's mom, she was really funny. And she was one of the funniest women I've ever met. Never did comedy, but just funny. But she was also like a partier and a drinker. And my grandfather passed away when I was like 18. And then about 3 years later, I was in college. And my grandmother, who was 75 at the time, had a 55-year-old boyfriend
Nice.
that she was dating,
Doing
hooking
things
up with.
Oh,
Yeah. And so when I was my second year in college, I was working in San Francisco and going to the College of Marin. So I would stay at her house during the week, so that I could save sleep, because I had to be at this radio station. I had to be there at like 5 a.m. So I was saving money, saving sleep by sleeping over at her house. And about halfway through the year, my mom tells me, because my grandmother's too embarrassed to say anything, your grandmother doesn't want you staying at the house anymore during the week. And I was like, what? Now I got to like do this long commute? And she's like, well, yeah, she wants
a booty call.
Exactly. My 75-year-old grandmother wanted to with her 55-year-old boyfriend, so I had to hit the bricks.
Check that out on your bingo card.
Mm-hmm.
Hot grandma.
That's not a curse word.
No, it's just fun.
She was hilarious.
I should make, every time Tommy just pops in randomly, I'm like, guys, get out your bingo cards.
All right, here you go. One of the funniest jokes I heard my grandmother say was at her, I think it was one of her birthday parties. We were at a bar, one of her favorite bars in San Francisco. And she's introducing us to everybody. And she goes, oh, and that's such and such over there. That's I can't remember the lady's name. She goes, but stay away from her. You don't want to get close to her. If you do, it'll be a merry syphilis and a clappy new year. This was an elderly woman with these jokes.
Anybody? Clappy?
Mm-hmm. You know what the funniest funniest venereal disease to reference though is chlamydia. Come on.
Obviously.
Because it could
be chlamydia. Not me. It was a joke.
I don't have it.
No, I meant on their bingo card.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, listen, it's been a fun-filled, interesting word morning with Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, welcome to YouTube.
Congratulations on making it over.
Tommy Thong. Yeah.
Congratulations
on
hopefully,
making it. And we're canceled. Exactly. We'll be like, we thought there was no YouTube jail. It happened today. So it is our last day for the morning show. If you are just checking in here on Facebook, tomorrow we'll be live on YouTube and figuring out how that's going to work and moving forward. I know. Hopefully Tommy will pop in even when he's not going to be working on the Carriage house.
You could still go to America's Funniest Handyman.
You can't play Thong Bingo.
It's like one channel over.
So, but yeah, do that for sure. And the show's canceled. I'm only kidding. So that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Balls.
Oh, you said so many more words. So many more. But listen, thanks everybody for watching. Like Judy from Saskatoon and Good Time Andrea say, get a bingo card because it's super fun when Tommy's around. So thanks for watching and have a great day and a blessed day. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Morning.